That was an acceptable dinner. Oh. Right, now it's time to investigate the mystery of the dripping blood. And try and not lose our minds while playing this game, which is called... I suddenly have forgotten. I'm gonna call it... What is it called? Am I gone retarded? That is blood. What the fuck is going on up there? There's an open door over there. More oil here. Another of these haunted pianos. These things are expensive. I guess this is a castle. Steel armor has been crushed and floor plans. That might be handy. Hello. You are a note. You are not a note. Maps. Oh, I hate that noise. Shit! Jesus Christ, that was terrifying. I hate that noise as well. He sounds like he's grinding his teeth. Fucking hell, that was terrifying.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the walls. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
What's that? Isn't very helpful without the labels. Oh! Bit more oil in my... Did I open that? If I didn't, that's creepy. Kingdom of Prussia. Central Prussia? I'll grab that in a sec. Oh god, what's happening?
The 17th of May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
What the fuck is going on?
It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light.
my microphone again.
I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
It's interesting. It seems that if you gather all the little bits of a diary, then we're treated to a little flashback. Sounded very Lovecraftian. I do hope that wasn't Irem, the City of Pillars, which is a real place, but it's also a Lovecraftian place. Let's check out these maps. Rock will do, I think. I may be a fucking titan. Jesus. I don't like this, I don't like this, I don't like this.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Aha. Alstad and Brandenburg Castle, 1801. Another region rich with lore is Alstrad. Deep within the eastern Prussian wood. For centuries there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbour Castle Brand. The quiet forest-clad mountain dressed in scattered lakes and picturesque as can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. I was getting a look when you hear proof of the widespread superstition. Any traveller should indulge themselves in such conversation. It serves as an exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twists in the tales, but some motifs keep reappearing. The Gatherers. The story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30-Year War. It is said that the soldiers who abandoned their duty and lost in the cold dark woods were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies were wrought by the tainted souls. Left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as hollowed revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers, as it seems they follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks jammed behind them that reveal their presence. What dark schemes do they follow? A visit undone. This is creepy, actually. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited Alstrad at the start of the 16th century. He resided in a local inn for a fortnight as he looked for the remnants of the kingdom's past. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice to him, and he was mentioned in many records at the time. One day he was visiting a burrow in the northwest glades, only to never be seen again. Harriet is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever having visited Outstrand, since you wonder what really happened. Who was the mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? The immortal Baron. The Baron of Brandenburg lives a reclusive life with his family. His castle nearby near Outstrand, which is, unlike most of the rooms, are inherited alongside with the title. Research and history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhineland, claiming his role as protector of the Prussian states. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remains popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it concerns the limited heritage, and therefore birth and death of Alexander and his offspring has never been fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact one and the same who came to live in the town from the west over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and joined the converted Order of the Black Eagle along with the great leaders of this country. So the Black Eagle is some sort of political organization. That's creepy. Oh Christ, that was creepy. Hello. Huh. Key. Jesus Christ! Shit! Wilhelm and his fool have endangered my research long enough for their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servant. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brandenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation of the public. The wine cellar is therefore sealed off and the matter is handled. Either the king's men leave or they will starve. Whichever comes first, they can rot for all I care. Maybe I can feed them some rye nuts and solve both my problems. The fuck was that? I'm absolutely fucking terrified, viewers. Stop grinding your teeth. fuck is this? The stone slab looked like a safety measure. It wasn't meant to be moved ever again. Oh, Jesus. The fuck is this? Sanity looking. Not at all. I do not want to go into the wine cellar. Stop grinding your teeth. Desert dunes were like the waves of a sluggish sea, while the caravan moved the land, appeared motionless but the campers. I need a moment. Oh, Jesus. Right. I had food stuck in my teeth, I'm sorry. There's blood down there.
Where did the Baron go?
Who cares? He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime! Or at least until tomorrow!
Wine... Store barrels, ale, maybe? Tools, casks? Bottles, casks, tools, mugs? Where am I now? Should be the cask room. The fuck is this? I'm sorry if I'm not talking, it's just I'm terrified. I hope that's not what I hope that's one. What the fuck is going on? Red. I know something bad's gonna happen. Something bad always happens. This is terrifying. Why did I buy this game? Don't like this at all. It is rather creepy. It is rather creepy. I am more than a little freaked out right now. What's up here? Insane again? Oh, thank goodness. So that was the tool room. Let's go to the mug room. I'm curious to see what that actually is. I think I might have overreacted. That's a heart. That's a human heart. I recognize it.
What's happening? Oh, it feels like my chest is going to burst.
My God! Wilhelm, do something!
Accept it. We're not getting out of here.
How can you say that? Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us out of here!
think the wine exploded them. There's a cupboard here, that'll be handy if I need to hide. Well, real ham, Klaus Jarik. These are my final words. My confession and testament. 2 years ago I was summoned to Castle Brennenburg as aristocracy. I was curious about what the supposed Knight of the Order could want from me, except the information. The Baron was friendly and offered me a position. He told me the nature of the contact was sorry, and the reason I was chosen because of the follies of my past and not with the honours I had been rewarded during my time as a soldier. I was to kidnap healthy humans upon his slightest whim and to do so without asking questions. In return, he would attest to my character at the royal court, advancing my position with the noble society. I would like to claim that I struggled with this, but it came swiftly and I accepted wholeheartedly. Ever since that day I brought man, woman, children to Brennenburg, but I can't remember the numbers. There were many, perhaps even 100, none of whom were ever heard again. Tonight Baron invited me and my men down to the wine cellar to what works. I had my suspicions as we descended the stairs, but he insisted and joined us in a toast. The wine tasted fine and my men drank without restraint, so suddenly the punishment for our sins. The Baron has locked us up and returned upstairs. Forgive me, I'd done, I was weak and fell to his diabolic ways. My men are screaming and their skin is pierced by their own tangled bones. It feels my inside revolt against their God-given nature. Blood begins to pour from my eyes and I can no longer... He did good to write that long. Creepy. Oh, sorry, I hit my microphone again. I keep forgetting it's there. I am freaking scared now. I was scared before, but now I'm really scared. If there are going to be monsters, they're going to be in one of these two rooms. Oh fuck! There's something over there. Hey, I'm not mad anymore. It's always a big plus in this line of work. This is a damn good wine cellar. I think he went back up into his place. Where his place was. I'm going to stay away from those holes from now on. During 3 days in Algiers, a sailboat finally arrived to take him across the Mediterranean to Sea of Gibraltar. Having reached British territory, it's a matter of reserving a cabin on the SS Horstein headed for London. Hortensia. Oh fuck. It's happening again. This is a bad place. To go back to the laboratory. I thought it was going to burn me. He sat down on the cash bag, and sweat poured from his forehead and onto the sand. Oh god, there's a hole. What are my chances, I wonder? Oh god. I don't like that noise, it sounds like death to me. I don't like the look of it at all. Where's the apparatus? Is there someone up there? I'm sorry if my commentary is getting disjointed, but this is terrifying. Jekyll. Okay, that was pretty awesome. Good job, science. I need to scratch my ear. Oh, I'm terrified. This is not the sort of game I should play. I preferred it when it was just potentially going mad. Oh god. What happened? Oh no. Stairs have collapsed. Oh, I do not like this. But you know what's uncollapsed? It's opened this damn hole. Oh Christ. Oh Christ. And I am almost out of oil. This does not bode well. Perhaps I should use less. I wonder if I could jump. Not quite. Don't make me go down there, don't make me go down there. That looks like blood. Maybe I can melt this. I just want out, I just want out. Try piling things up. I feel like a child doing that stupid thing you're told never to do. Oh dear. Maybe I could throw this through there. It's over here. Aha! The cloth smelled of desert and damp musk. Pieces lay scrambled on top, too many of them, he thought, perhaps too few. This place is fucking insane. getting worse. I want fucking out of this place. But I'm going to the heart of it, aren't I? This cannot be the smart thing to do. It became impossible to avoid. The commotion of the street begged his attention. He opened the stud of the French soldiers opened fire and the two young men fighting back, their voices silenced in a blaze of gun smoke.
It sure is dark in here.
Yes, and there's a good reason for it. But you can light the lamp now if you wish.
What's the reason? For the darkness, that is.
Stay close. Be careful not to stray.
What's the reason? Why is it so dark?
Pay attention, Daniel. It's important that you keep going straight and make sure not to stray.
Remember this bit. He's not going away. These look like eggs, maybe?
Something is wrong. Oh, so wrong.
Creepy. I remember this. Yep.
22nd of June, 1839. It's been more than a month since my last entry. After the event inside the underground chamber in Algeria, Professor Herbert insisted I return to England. He said he didn't want to risk forfeiting the entire expedition lest I took a turn for the worse. An excessive decision, in retrospect. But I'm glad it turned out that way. I found my journal this morning in the haphazard collection of things brought home from Africa. Next to it lay the broken stone orb wrapped in cloth. I tried to assemble it, but couldn't. The pieces wouldn't fit together, as if they weren't from the same object. Could I have imagined it all? Was there ever a complete orb?
I am freaked out to all hell. This is not... I remember this puzzle. I'm gonna go this way first. This is where the monster went.
25th of June, 1839. I feel the need to continue this journal, even though it was intended for my journey to Africa. This must be something very important. I just know it. I've taken it upon myself to piece the orb back together, but it's been more difficult than one might think. The pieces are behaving strangely.
Bad pieces.
They seem to
stop behaving
change colour,
strangely.
shape, and texture, but ever so slightly. Yesterday, I took careful measurements and notated any significant markings. Today, I confirmed my suspicions. They were changing. I was terrified and rushed off to see the finest geologist in London, Sir William Smith. I approached the subject with care and we discussed how rocks change form. He told me about the nature of glass, how it eventually collapses on itself, like ice slowly melting over the course of centuries. Smith eased my mind a bit, but I can't escape the feeling that these shards have otherworldly properties.
Fuck. Stop grinding your teeth. It's really annoying. Oh, there's light in here. There's light in here. Well, at least I haven't gone mad yet. It's always a big plus. What I look for. Boxes do I have? 19. And I thought I can afford the light rooms. I've got to stop hoarding them, this isn't good. Grab them. I don't like this, not one bit. He crashed through the surface, the dark Atlantic struggled to make sense of the situation. I remember this area. Don't touch the ground, don't touch the ground, don't touch the ground. Monsters will get you. Those are fucking bones. This is scary. Fuck, I ran out of time. Not enjoying this at all. It is fucking terrifying. I can feel my life flashing before my eyes. Pull the lever. Start running. I'm getting quite good at this. Oh, this is morbid. This is very morbid. Faster! Twice! I'm a dead man. I know. That's what I was trying. Live flash can also act as a distraction. No, sorry, I'm recording for the internet at the moment. Fucking hell, this is scary. And said person who just entered my room has left the door open, so let me kick it shut. I'm getting interrupted a lot today. I'm sorry, viewers. Get under it. Yeah, it's not a very good distraction, it seems. It seems it prefers the taste of man flesh. Where the fuck is it hiding? Where's it fucking gone? Why was it in here? Was it supposed to be in... What? The hell was that all about? Someone brushed against my leg and felt himself. He pushed himself above the surface. Help, he cried as the ocean swallowed him again. What the hell was that all about? Gotta get out of the water, got it. The water is not safe, the water is... Not safe, run faster. What the hell is going on? Fucking hell, get out of my way, monsters. He felt himself being hoisted out of the ocean. The Lakiota, the Hortensia, is in the yellow light setting sun, he tells. Is this another dream? I thought, is this another dream? Creepy, what the hell is going on? I'm so confused. First they're there, then they're not. Ah, that's interesting. Scepter, staff, scepter, crown, a royal orb, I forget what they're called. This place feels safe. Okay, I thought those were legs for a minute. Strange. In comparison to everything I've been through, it's a nice change of pace from the absolutely fucking horrifying. And the music's not trying to kill me either. But that's just all the better for them to scare me. You know what? I'm not gonna go the way they want me to yet. I don't know what's that way, but I can only assume it's an old man I'm gonna bludgeon to death. It's the way to the study. The way to the guest room. What lies this way? Storage. I love the architecture of this place. In comparison, it feels, to the rest of the castle, it feels clean and used and lived in. This is very, very nice sensation.
You have an ascending room. Will it take us to the inner sanctum?
It will definitely take care of the vertical part of our journey. So, you have ridden an elevator before?
Yes, the Colosseum at Regent's Park has one. It takes you to the gallery where you can view the panorama.
Good. This ride might be a little longer, and in the other direction.
Machine room. Stone lions. Rose petals. You've got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. You're not kidding me. Where Wilhelm's contract? So Wilhelm had a contract. The key that unlocks the towards the machine room. So that's gonna be somewhere else. This place feels safe though. I wonder for how much longer. It seems the darkness or whatever it is seems to follow me. Investigate the study. Climbed out of bed and looked out the window. It was completely dark. He waited, glanced at the old clock and waited some more. 4 on the clock. He thought, it's enough. Oh god, I've got to stop doing this. Me old heart can't take it. I don't like them. I don't like those noises one little bit. It's another one of those statues. I do not like this one little bit. This is... Oh, I ran out of oil. Hey, the outside. Plan to put that chair through the window and get out. Letter regarding the discovery of the orb. To my most trusted student and friend, Johan Weyer. The most remarkable thing happened while I was travelling through the Prussian woods this summer. I finally found one of the orbs I've been looking for the last 20 odd years. It was inexplicable as the Helodromus described it in the Hortus Conclusius. It was told about an underground etheric temple crowned with an unearthly artifact. The orb was big enough to fill my cupped hand. The texture was smooth and jagged. Its contrast not possible to describe. Its nature was simply impossible. An ancient official paradox captured within a stone. I was staying in the nearby village called Outstad, investigating the antiquated scales when I finally found the cabin. I went inside and suddenly I found I could verify the truth of these animatic artifacts. They were real. As you can understand, this is the most important discovery of my life, but also become my greatest fear. I am entering the underground chamber because I could feel I was trespassing because of my curiosity. I did my best to fight the instincts to fetch the orb from its place. I scrambled up to and into the woods. I could sense something was following me. It bayed loudly as it closed in. The beast, guarding the orb, was relentless in its pursuit. I made my way to a nearby ravine. I stumbled upon some men fishing the lake. I tried to warn them as I passed, but fortunately they remained. As I continued my space. When I heard the cry of pain echo through the valley, I felt such tremendous relief, thinking I would be spared. Suddenly a blue shimmering life engulfed me, and the colours of the forest were washed away before my eyes. I kept running through the bleak surrounding, the trees turning charcoal and black, and leaves to cinder, the ground covered in murky water. I pressed through the drenched land as the glowing amber gave way to the rising wind that rained upon me. I could hear the pleading screams in the distance as I joined in as pain and fear overtook me. I felt that the ground gasping for air. This was certainly something, but I've been carried miles away across the Alps to a grassy field outside Genoa. The Guardian had taken the orb from me, but still until this day I fear its return. Sometimes I lay awake at night listening to the howling cry I heard from the forest. It has been nearly a decade since that day, and I still haven't been able to write about the incident. Last time I spoke to you, told me about your interest in the ongoing recent the mythic orb. I realized I owed you the truth about my visit to Alstad. My friend Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. Who's this to? So, could it be that it's darkness is the beast that follows us? Would make sense. I've seen that picture a lot. I have one thing that never fails to creep me out, and that's zombie dogs. Alternatively, taxidermied animals. I do not like that one little bit.
Let's see what you have to offer. What a mess. I should have sharpened the saw, but I can sense it. It's definitely there.
I am really freaked out. I know I keep saying it, but every second I just get more and more creeped out by this. I don't even want to be anywhere near this place. I knew something like that would happen sooner or later. I just knew it. Open enough cupboards and something creepy will fall out on you. Further disappointment, the antiquarian's latest findings yielded nothing. I was unable to grasp the inner workings of life and the relation to the body I sense with it, relation to the power I sense with it. To pursue more books on the subject, but I suspect since of no research has made my particular interest, I must attempt to fill the void myself. Clearly humans emanate more of the energy I seek, but I hope animals will suffice. It will be very less of a hassle to acquire. He was cutting up people. At least 5. No. At least 6. I've seen other skulls. Shovel. I am freaked the I don't want to play this game anymore. I do not want to do this. I felt so safe and happy. I had a feeling something like this would happen sooner or later. Oh fuck! I thought that was gonna fall. That stuff's all over the trees. It seems to be emanating from the castle. Do I even want to continue? That's an interesting tower. I wonder if I could slide down on it. Probably not. I'm gonna stop playing in a minute, I think, because I am freaked out. Emergency decelerators. Chamber controls, using steam power for elevation. That appears to be some sort of cryptology machine. I recognize the diagram. When will it Be my turn. Have I not shown restraint? My patience spans centuries. From where I came, mankind has not wasted breath, yet I bow. I have done so much and it have returned nothing in return, Agrippa. I have trusted you. It is I who gave all fairness. It was I in all fairness who should have entered the game. That game. What? Weird. How much fuel do I have left? Not enough, is the answer. I need to stop being afraid. Elevator machine instruction. The elevator breaks down again. Make sure to use the steam pressure before trialing the machinery. Adjust the levers to get the right amount of pressure. Up 8 and down 8. Make sure the flow is set Trinity steam. 4 phase amplitude. Complete steam. The dogs are scaring me. The dogs are really scaring me. Another one of those weird damn vases. You can't all be funerary urns. Use the last of my oil. Something big out there. He returned to the teacup and saucer, picking the orb. Up the orb as one will pick up an apple. Strange happenings. I don't think I can take any more, really. Okay, let's enter the guest room. Should fit the pieces together, but like sand dunes they shifted when they weren't looking.
My journal is gone. What would they want with my journal?
Right. I have no desire to ever see something like that again. One of these urns. This place isn't so bad. Cockroaches. Fuck you, down the back of there.
2nd of July, 1839. I received a letter today from the Algerian governor's office disclosing the fate of Herbert's expedition. About a week after my departure, Abdullah, one of the men traveling with us, returned from the desert. He was badly injured, as if maimed by a lion. The man rambled deliriously about the expedition being attacked by something horrible. The French quickly dispatched a search party to look for the expedition. After searching for days, they found the camp abandoned without any trace of Herbert or his men. Tomorrow, I'll retrieve the things they recovered from Herbert's tent at the customs house. I don't know what to make of it, but I'm worried for him.
I think whatever took you, whatever was after you, got them instead. Aha, I'm on laudanum. Wonderful. Pretty sure laudanum's a sanity thing though. It helps you sleep. Fucking hate vases. All vases must be destroyed. Such is my command. This isn't so bad. Or I bet when I pick up this, something bad will happen. Bottle of wine. Some rocks. There's a crate.
3rd of
Another
July,
letter.
1839. Today I picked up Herbert's things at the customs house. I dug through the trove of documents he had carried and found a log detailing the expedition. The nature of this text ranged from quick notes to colourful accounts of transpired events. I skimmed the pages, trying to figure out what might have happened. May 17th, the day I was trapped inside the orb chamber, Herbert dryly states, "Recovered Daniel after 1 hour of entrapment." This confused me greatly. I was suffocating within minutes. How could I have lasted an hour? I continued reading the peculiar text. Herbert states his facts without judgment or passion, but suddenly I could read frustration into his text. He pushed his men to investigate the underground tomb, an effort which seems to have strained the minds of his men. Madness spread through the ranks, and Herbert had to take some extreme measures to continue. He finally visits the chamber himself, where he retrieves the orb to the surface. His account confuses me greatly. If he has the orb, what are those pieces in my drawing room?
Creepy. I didn't want to touch the bed. Don't do anything bad.
Daniel,
What?
still having nightmares, I see.
Yes, I can't shake them. They come every night.
We'll put a stop to them. You'll see.
So Daniel has nightmares. Daniel's a little bit of a fraidy cat, but then I have nightmares every night, so who am I to talk? Let me in, little pigs, let me in. Don't be something horrific, don't be something horrific, don't be something horrific.
The key. Please, let it be here.
Hello.
Oh, thank God, there it is. I guess it is a good place to hide it then.
There's something. bike. What was that thing?
4th of July, 1839. It's done! The orb is assembled. I was awakened by an exhausting nightmare. Shaking and sweating, I retired to the drawing room with a cup of tea. The relic pieces lay spread across the table as I'd left them, but somehow I knew how it was supposed to be. I fetched the tar, which I had prepared to fix the pieces together, and without fault I joined them, producing the orb I remembered so clearly. The tar proved unnecessary. It was pushed out from the joining pieces as they merged on their own, with no adhesive. The ancient stone relic now rests on my table. Its immaculate surface and perfect shape could have been molded by a factory. This is all too strange.
I'm freaked out beyond all words. So William Smith had been marked. There was no way he had to know. The young man from the other day cast such a terrible shadow. The music. Oh, Christ. Gone is the feeling of safety. Professor Taylor was the second death caused by this damned curiosity. Fuck this, I'm not, no. I can't do this anymore. Oh god. Amnesia, you are a scary game. Very scary. Anyway, I'm gonna call that a night for now, so good night and sweet dreams.